Have you tried to do some floor exercises just to tighten and tone up in your core but found that they really hurt your lower back? If so, I have a great 16-minute ab workout. Will work your whole core, but we're going to be using this little 9-inch exercise ball. You can get it on Amazon or Walmart or Target. Very inexpensive. It's kind of squishy. You put it behind your back and you're not going to believe how much better it's going to make your back feel. You will be able to tighten and tone your whole core without any lower back pain. Hi, I'm Renee McLaughlin. I am a master t-tapp trainer, and I help women lighten up body, mind, and spirit in order to increase your ease and joy in life. So, you're ready? Before you do, I'd so appreciate it if you'd go down, click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications when I upload more and more of these wonderful, helpful videos. And now, grab your 9-inch exercise ball and I'll meet you on the floor. Let's grab the ball. We'll do just a little bit of ab work here. Putting that puppy back there. Good. Knees are hip width. You're just going to take yourself here. Let's just come up, shoulders down, drop your chin a little tuck. So you really want to feel that all the way through the top of the head. And then allow yourself to roll back. Give yourself a bit of a tilt there. See if you need to move the ball a little bit. I do. Notice how low you need to go to feel the engagement of the abs. And then let's just take this time and we'll roll up one more time, tucking the chin. So I want you to really feel the pelvis. So you're really curling it under and pulling it back up. My little ball keeps moving. I'm going to put it on here. Good work. Now, arms are in front of you, shoulders down, tucking the chin, roll back. Good. And you can even think about touching under. My ball comes up a little bit, but it's just not supported there. But you should still really feel your lower abs. Then just lift your body up an inch and let it go right back down. When you do that, draw the belly button in as you lift a little and let it roll back. Lift it a little, let it roll back. Shoulders are down your back. Lift a little, roll back. Now what happens, I want you to lift a little, and when you roll back, straighten the legs down a little and then pull them up. This is really good to do with our gliding discs, but I didn't let anybody know to have them, so we can do it without it. So you're just, if this is too much, then you just stop. See, I'm on the carpet, so I can slide. If you're on a hardwood, you can always use socks. And back up, shoulders are down. Sliding the legs out, bringing it back up. Good work. Now, let's do a little bit, well, in this position, see where you're still feeling. I'm going to bring my legs out a little bit. I'm going to curl under, shoulders down there. I'm going to pause there. That's really giving me a lot of ab engagement. I'm going to draw that belly button in, and I'm going to bring my arms out to the side and in. How about if we put our palms together and our elbows together? Good. We come up an inch, down an inch, open, and bring the elbows in. So you're tucked, bring the belly button in. So you're going to crunch from underneath the rib cage, release back, open, and bring it in. Crunch under the rib cage, bring it back a little so your back is supported, open, and in, and crunch, and back, and open, and in. Just one more. Crunch, and back, and open, and in. Now just lift the elbows, bring it back, crunch a little forward. You can lean back just a little, crunch from under the rib cage. Just give me two more. I know these are challenging. Back, and in. Lift the elbows up and in, and then hands here. Roll yourself up, and if you need to, bring the knees up and give yourself more of a ball hug. So you really reach and stretch out in that lower back. Nice. We're only going to do a few more of these, so hang in with me. Just putting it here, rolling back. You can have a slight bend. Now, you know what we were doing these the other day. So the more that you pull this shoulder back here, it's really rotating in that rib cage. So we're going to do it using the ball. And you can also add on, if you choose, to slightly straighten the legs. So it will look like this. You're going to straighten the legs, reach, bring it back up, curl, let those legs straighten, really reach, and up, and out, and up. So you're not bringing them all the way up, but down and up. How about if you just flow side to side, keeping them down and over, down and over. If this is too much, come to the center. Have your head look at the back elbow and really focus on feeling that rib cage. Rib cage. Rib cage moves, but the pelvis doesn't. Give me one more each side. Woo! You are feeling it, I know. And underneath the hands, roll yourself back up. You're going to bring the feet up and give yourself a good curl here. All right, yes, we will get out of that. So now the ball goes between the shoulder blades. Good. Tail is, you just feel that tailbone. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Allow that back to arch and allow yourself to arch on out over that ball. Oh, doesn't that feel good, especially what we just did. Good. So you guys know the drill. You're going to inhale as you come up. Sorry, exhale as you come up. I apologize. Exhale and really get that nice tilt so you feel it. Inhale as you go down. Letting that tail drop and exhale. Give me just a few more. Inhale down. Exhale up. That ball is so helpful because you can really notice too what side of the body is stronger because the ball will roll over that side. It can really help to rebalance. Nice. Let's do it with the long leg. So bringing one leg up. Good. Bringing it in. Getting that good stretch out of that. Keeping this one down on the ground, right? Hands behind. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down, making sure you might even want to think about almost squeezing the inner thighs towards each other as you drop and as you lift. And that will make sure that those legs stay in alignment with the hip. It's going to tend to want to go out to the side. Pause there, little pulses up. Pulse, you're bringing the knee up and the upper body. Draw the belly in. Give me 5, 4, 3, and make it from here to 1 and bend. Good work. Bring the other one up. Hands behind those hamstrings. Elbows out wide so you get a nice stretch. Oh, so good. Hands behind the head. You ready? Thigh bones together to keep it in alignment. And inhale down. Really feel that tailbone pressing. Exhale up. And down. Inhale. And up. And down. Inhale. And up. And 3 more. And 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to hold it up there. And little pulse. 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 So again, it's from the rib cage, not the head. We're not doing anything with the head. That's in alignment. Pulse, the knee comes up, the rib cage draws down towards the pelvis. 3, 2, and 1, and drop and on down. Now we have one more thing. This is kind of a novel thing. So drop the other leg, cross one leg over the top of the other one, and you're down. Good. And now exhale, draw yourself up again from under the rib cage. So tilt every time you lift. So you're thinking tilt in this longer position. How does that feel? Good. Now just roll to one side and center. Roll to the other side and center. The head is just relaxed into those fingertips. And center. And center one more time. And center, then switch the top leg. Reaching, you're ready. We're going to inhale, arch. Exhale, flattening, come up. And little pulses here. Tilting. Good work. And arch. Coming up and side to side here. Just sliding one side, sliding the other. You can feel it from the rib cage rotation. Rib cage rotation. Give me 3 and 2 and 1. So good. Go ahead now. Bend the legs. Hands behind the hands, bring your knees up and start your, just do some little balls to get yourself up or go to your side. And the last thing we're gonna do are some sides with the ball right there. Good, you're gonna be up on your elbow, elbow underneath that shoulder. Straight line here, but you're lifting. Nice work. And you can even bend the bottom leg down just a little bit. It might help to support you. Stacking the hips. Good. And then you're just going to let that leg come forward for a few and back. See if you can do it without moving in the hips. That's really challenging with the ball there. And back for 2. Let's flex as we come forward. Reach through the heel. And then you go point, reach through the toes. Now allow yourself to roll on that ball. So the hip will go back as the heel is forward. Point the toes. That top hip comes down to the floor as that goes back. So these are just beautiful lengthening moves. Point the toe, roll on back, flex forward for 2, point, roll back for 2. Flex forward for 2, and then we're going to bend the knee and take it back and straighten and come forward. So it's like a bicycle, bend and back and come forward for 2. Bend with a point, roll, come forward for 2. Last one, point and back and forward for 2. Now we're going to go straight back, bend in and flex for 2. Straight back, bend and forward for 2. And straight back and bend in for 2. Good work. Draw that one down. I'm kind of tired with that one, so we're almost done. So this will now look a bit like banana. Coming forward, both knees are bent. Lift that leg hip high. Stay up. Take that leg back as far as you can in that position, hip, and little back, back, back. Lift the knee a little higher if you can. Back, back, back. Now you're back as far as you can go. The hip is forward. Your shoulders are relaxed. Little up from the knee. Up, up, up. Give me 5. I know you're dying. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten it. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Give me one last stretch and 5 lifts. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. Woo! Good work. Let's go to the other side. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, so good, so good, so good. Bottom leg is slightly bent, stretching up. So you want to make sure that you're not hunching here. And that top hip is forward. Good. Draw this one out first. The first one, we're going to try to not move the pelvis. So we're going to flex for 2, reach through the heel. Then you have to really engage the core to not move. Press it back for 2. Flex forward for 2. Point. Draw the belly button in. Really stabilize the core as you take it back. One more time. Flex for 2. Point back for 2. Good. Now allow the hip to come forward. So the hip goes back as that heel goes up. Feel that length and the stretch. Point. That top hip comes forward as the leg goes back. Oh, feel that. Good. So let's go some more. Flex for 2. Point back for 2. Flex forward, but 2, and take it back for 2. Just 2 more. Flex for 2, and point for 2. Last one. Flex. Aren't you glad to have the ball there? And point for 2. Now pause there. Bend the knee in. Straighten, flex. Take it back for 2. Bend it in and straighten, flex. Point it back for 2. Bend, flex. Take it back for 2. Bend it up and pause. Flex. Good. Now we're going to bend and take it back. So we're just going to go opposite and forward. Bend, take it straight back. Bring it forward. Bend and back and forward for 2 and drop it. Woo! Anybody else feeling all that? Second side is always a bit challenging, isn't it? So now we're going to be in our banana position, stretching up, Lift that top leg with that slight bend, hip forward, and draw it back. Let it go back. Every time it goes back, that hip comes forward. So you're going to get that good stretch, but in that bent position, lift it up a little bit higher and little lift, lift, lift. Give me 5, 4, oh my goodness, 3, 2, 1. Then straighten it, little bit, stretch, then stretch and stretch. Give me 5, 4, 3, I'm dying, 2, 1, little up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Oh my goodness. You guys feel all that. Let's go ahead and push up. I'm going to do a nice push up and over. You can go to both sides. Just lifting that up. I'm not even opening that knee. Woo. We're going to the other side with that stretch. That'll feel good. Just pushing it up and over to get that stretch in that hip. Beautiful. And I'm going to end this one with that one leg in front ball stretch. So I'm just going to cross one and top the other. And then, of course, we'll go to the other side. So this is my big toe. Oh, I can already feel what that's going to be like. Hand on top of that ball as you roll her forward. Just give yourself that nice little reach. I'm going to just kind of come forward a little bit and hang here for a minute and just allow the weight of the legs and the knees to just start to lengthen. Maybe rolling on the ball a little bit. Ooh, and then I'm going to roll it over to that other side. I can feel it in that hip. I'm going to come back out of it a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. And draw into it. And just relax as much as I can. And then roll the ball back to the center. Roll it back in. Switch the legs that is in front. And wiggle a little bit, moving that lymph. And then roll on out again. Ooh, feel that side of the hip. You might feel it different on one side than the other. Probably will as you roll to the other side. And I'm going to roll it back to the center and in. And that was, I hope, a short and very sweet, powerful